filming.
Okay. So, one of the first things that I thought about when we were first getting a motorhome was, what about the toilet? And I remember my dad, when we used to camp when we were very, very young, and he'd carry this awful bucket thing that was just gross. So it was one thing that I was really worried about. So if you're new to motorhoming, this is a really short video just to introduce you to the modern chemical toilet cassettes and chemical waste points. They're nowhere near as bad as you think. So follow me. So first of all, most caravans, motorhomes will have an outside access point like this. So I'll just open up. I've already done a flush inside, so any of the water, residual water's gone through with the pink spray that we use, and then pull it out. Now, if you're lucky, you'll have one that's got wheels, like I have, but sometimes, particularly on stony ground like this, it's actually easier to carry it. But I'm just gonna wheel this round to the chemical waste point. So the first thing I should probably say is I'm not wearing wellies because I'm emptying the toilet. If I was doing this in the summer, I'd be wearing my flip-flops. It's really not that bad, but we're on a farm at the moment and it's muddy. I'm going to first of all just tuck my handle back away. There we go. And then you can see here, they're always very well signposted, but they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. So this one opens to the pipe and the drain. So I'm going to take that off, turn it in the right direction, and then when I pour it, I'm going to need to press that button. What that button does is it lets a little bit of air in so you don't get a vacuum effect. And then here goes. So that's done, and because I was very close to the hole, no major splashback, I'm going to give this flush through. A flush through and a good shake. I would say every middle-aged woman needs a flush through and a quick shake. So I give it a shake about, just to make sure we get any residue back in the hole. And there we go. A little bit of water back in to mix with the chemical stuff. And also I'll give the pipe itself just a little bit of flush through as well. There you go. All done and restored. Now the next step, final step before we put it back in the van, is to put some of the chemical into it. So here goes. Don't follow me, Sue. This is the muddy bit. I'll cut all the middle bits. So, ready to put the new chemicals in now. So if you can zoom in here, Sue, I'm going to pull that back, turn that, which gives me access to the hole. Now, top tip, we don't use the blue chemicals because we got a tip ourselves from talking to somebody, and we use a biological washing liquid. So that's the kind of stuff you wash your clothes in the washing machine. It's a lot cheaper. Just one capful. So this particular bottle will do 30 washes, or in my case 30 flushes. Give it a little bit of a swish about, get those chemicals working, and then slot it back in, lock it back up, voila! And you didn't see me hold my nose once.